the idea that at the end of the day, you put a premium on screenplay writing. That would, in fact, prevent the dreaded feeling of superhero fatigue and also give the projects a tonal and thematic difference from each other. Gunn called out the degradation of screenwriters in Hollywood and also said that the duo wanted to be respectful of the voice of filmmakers they are working with up to a point. It's not the Gunverse. It's not. It's got to be all these different feels from all these different stories. That's what makes it so fun. The stories are completely different, and each has the individual expression of the writers and the directors that are making these projects. We're not stupid. Not every filmmaker is going to be happy, because if someone is doing something that isn't working, we're going to be honest. And guys, I think that says it all. I think that says it all in regards to what it is that James Gunn and Peter Safran are certainly trying to do here. And I really appreciate their commitment to storytelling first. That's how you get people back. You can't listen to everybody whining and complaining all the time. You got to keep your head down, focus, and tell the stories that you want to tell and make them feel thematically different. You don't want every superhero movie to feel exactly quite like the same. And it seems as though they're definitely taking some chances with that, right? Bringing Superman back to the, truth, justice, and the American way, giving us a true detective cop story in Lanterns, giving us a Game of Thrones feel for something like Paradise Lost, dealing with Themyscira, going to a father and son story for Brave and the Bold with a psychotic little brat assassin, hitting that comedy with, Booster Gold, getting into horror with Swamp Thing, right? You can feel already sort of the differences that are going to be encapsulating this DCU certainly going forward. And look, I think James Gunn is certainly the man for the job. Now, some people may not love every concept on here, right? Like there's certain things that I'm unsure about. The Authority, how's that certainly going to work, right? Supergirl, I think Supergirl is going to be fantastic just based off of the series itself. But how do you pull off a Booster Gold, right? Brave and the Bold should be interesting, but are we ready for another Batman, right? Do people feel okay with the Robert Pattinson Batman and a DCU Batman once again? So I can understand maybe some hesitancy, like Creature Commandos, what the is that? But I'm going to give it a chance, because I feel like what James Gunn has put forth for us over the past several years, whether you're a fan of his work from Slither, the stuff that he did before MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy movies, the Guardians of the Galaxy special, Suicide Squad, the Peacemaker series, all of these I think have really lived up to their expectations and won a lot of people over. So James Gunn's current record for me is pretty positive. And you attach that to him being somebody that's worked with Marvel Studios, works with Kevin Feige, probably has a similar mindset. I think if anything, he's the creative one in the group. And you've got somebody like Peter Safran, who's such a great producer, to bring in the right people to make these work. There's nothing that tells me I should not be positive about this. Weary, you know, intrigued about certain things to kind of see how things will be pulled off. Absolutely. But I do think that they have the right man for the job. Whether or not the execution of everything comes together and people are fully sold, that will definitely have to wait. But again, Superman Legacy begins the DCU films. That's July 11th, 2025. So stay tuned for that, guys, and a lot more to certainly be revealed.